Have you ever built a presentation in Claude or your favorite AI assistant and got results that look good at first glance, but that don't really capture your context, your voice, your branding, or the message that you're trying to get across even after your AI assistant has access to all of your files and emails and communications? That's why we built Strata. Strata is Tesserae's context layer that extracts context from your files that are relevant for your next presentation across key dimensions like definitions, audience, visuals, and so on. And it can do so across many different files or different sources for your content. From your context, you can go on to build your presentation directly in Tesserae. And here I'm just going to go ahead and give it the same prompt that I gave Claude, but here it will be enriched with that context. And if I'm happy with those slides, perhaps after going through them, playing around with the options, etc., then I can go ahead and, let's say, export them to Google Slides or to PowerPoint. However, what I might want to do is keep that context, but instead stay in my Claude workflow. So I can just go ahead and export that context and use it in Claude, or directly in Claude, if I go back to my chat, directly ask Claude to use my Tesserae connector right here and just show me what context it has in Tesserae. And then use that context to improve my presentation in Claude and get a better result. And here we can see Claude going back on itself and realizing that actually given this context, the deck that it generated at first glance, even with access that it has to our files and data, was pretty off the mark, and it can go ahead and rectify itself.